All right, greetings everybody, and welcome to this edition of the Media Files. So, as you saw in the half off sale that was at Disc Replay for their box sets and their Blu-rays, also surprisingly their 4Ks. So I got me a nice small pile of Blu-rays here, and one 4K. However, though, I decided to go back, and I wanted to see, kind of what was left. Mind you, a lot of it was still roughly about the same, but I got across some good old sci-fi. Yes, loads of sci-fi here, and we go from basically old school to kind of somewhat new school, at least for its time. So let's go through and see what we got, shall we? So first off, we have from director Michael Crichton, one of the best writers ever of thrillers such as Jurassic Park, Congo, The Great Train Robbery, you name it. He's written a lot of great stuff, and also the one of the co-creators of ER, one of my favorite hospital-related TV shows. But he also dabbed a little bit into some sci-fi, written and, of course, directed by Michael Crichton himself. We have the Blu-ray of Westworld, starring Yul Brynner. And, what can we say? I have never actually seen this. I can't wait to see it, and it comes with some pretty cool features. There's a featurette. Oh, sweet. It also includes the 1980 TV pilot Beyond Westworld. Sweet. And, of course, the trailer. Now, of course, HBO redid this movie as a series, which I think only lasted, for 4 seasons, which I have yet to watch. So, like I say, this looks like a lot of fun. All right, and now we have basically the next thing is literally the entire show of one of my favorite sci-fi shows from the early 2000s, a reimagined show from 1978. We have the first season of Battlestar Galactica. Yeah. Now, I haven't taken the sticker off yet. $2. Oh, yeah, $2. I'm like, sweet. That's a good start. So they had season 1, and we also managed to get, for $2, season 2.0. Yeah, so why 2.0? Well, since it was such a hit, fortunately, Universal made the decision, hey, let's just split it in half because, they needed time to do more of the digital effects and whatnot, and so they decided to cut it in half. And so they released this, and then once the second half of Season 2 was coming out, this was just released. So there you go. Then they got, after that was released while promoting Season 3, they released the second half, 2.5. Yeah. Pretty cool. It actually has an extended version of the episode of Pegasus, which is kind of when Xena Warrior Princess shows up and starts raising hell for everybody. Yeah, I mean, you don't mess with her in this one, but what can we say, though? This show is really awesome, and it led into one of my favorite episodes from, of course, Season 3. Also, a measly $2. Yeah, you kind of get where we're going here. Yeah, but what's kind of cool about those is that this one here actually has the most amount of discs for one set. Has 6 discs, whereas season 1 had 5. The other 2 had 3 apiece. But I think this season is where they actually come down to the colonies, and they have that really cool scene where Battlestar is just Galactica is dropping down onto from the surface, and all the ships get launched, which has never been done before. But that scene was so cool. And what can we say, though? Probably, in my opinion, the second best season. I don't know. Season 2 felt a little bit rushed, or it felt a little off in a few places. But so then they got around to announcing that Season 4 was going to be the final season. Yeah, unfortunately, because apparently ratings weren't as good as they would hope. And, of course, you know how that usually turns out for all of us sci-fi people, or any person that enjoys a really good show. That means it's time to cut it off because, viewership isn't as strong as it used to be. It gets a little confusing. All right, so now we do have something that's actually kind of cool. Um, this one, mind you, was only $3 instead of 2, but I'm like, that's fine. I'd much rather have this edition anyway for an extra buck because it is the limited edition gift set of season 4. Yeah, so you kind of notice the oversized package there. This thing actually comes with a really cool couple of items. Yeah, surprisingly, it's all in here. Um, so we have a really cool character profile book, which is really awesome, and has loads of great information about the characters, and as well as great pictures from the show and whatnot. What can we say? Title says it all. So say we all. Yeah. But I think probably the coolest thing that they have there is this. They actually have a set of colonial dog tags that Kara Thrice wears in the show, which is really cool. Yeah, that's awesome. Hadn't even been opened yet either. So I'm like, cool. I'll definitely take that set then. So worth the extra buck. What can I say? Yeah. If I can manage to get this thing back in. I hate cases like this. I really do. Not that everyone wants to go in because that little flap on the inside. There we go. Alrighty, so yeah, there we go. An oversized season 4 box set, but hey, I think that edition's a little harder to find. And so once again, they piecemealed it because they had to do some reshoots and whatnot for the final part of the 4th season because they had no idea if they were going to get announced for a 5th season. They were hoping, but unfortunately, no luck. So they finished it off with season 4.5. Also, with, in my opinion, probably one of the best scenes in an entire series, which you can find it on YouTube easily. But it is where the ship, it's, brief spoilers, but if you see the show, you've already know what happens. But just this one scene alone that I absolutely love is you have Adama coming down to a completely empty hangar, and all that's left is just his ship that he flew around during the colonial wars. Or rather, not the colonial wars, but during the silent wars. And all he just does this small flight, like his final flight around Galactica, and just the music alone, that's all you need. You just need brief sound effects. It's just this really great score. Done by Bear McQuarrie, by the way, which you probably should know by now, but he's done God of War Ragnarok, obviously Battlestar Galactica, tons of great scores. What can I say? It's just a great series. Now, I also do have this show on Blu-ray. It's hiding somewhere. But the individual cases that I got were actually from the complete series box set. That somebody decided that they didn't want the box itself, so they just got rid of the individual series. But I'm like, well, I kind of like the DVDs a little bit because of the package art and stuff. But what can we say, though? I mean, come on. For literally like $12, give or take, you literally get the entire series. I mean, come on. That's pretty cool. So, yeah, it'll be great to go back and rewatch this show because I know it's getting rebooted again at some point. But, yeah, so what can I say? Loads of great sci-fi. What can we say? If there's anything you'd like to see reviewed, comment down below. Also, when it comes to old school, like 70s or 80s, 70s, particularly 70s sci-fi, leave a comment down below if there's anything that I should check out or that you guys should recommend, because I'm always looking out for good old-fashioned sci-fi that I haven't seen yet, because I know particularly Soylent Green is supposed to be really good, from what I hear. So yeah, so with that, don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that notification button, and with that, we'll see you guys later.